Welcome to Tcat's Inside the Mind, where I break down in-game highlights, give tips and tricks on how to play better, as well as talk about what reads I'm making when I see the floor. Today's episode is going to be focused on being a point guard demigod build. That's right, the 6'9 build. You got yourself a 6'9 that can do everything. Now, how do you do those things? How do you do everything? How do you be a person that can shoot the ball, pass the ball, score in multiple different ways, get your teammates going, and still play defense? Well, I'm here to help with just a couple of basic moves that everyone should have in their bag. Let's break down highlight number one. This is going to be just a basic spin back off of a screen. Boom. Limitless range 3. If you're new to 2K, this may look really complicated. Break down a couple things. One, I got my center coming up to set a screen on the right side of him. So what I'm doing, I'm just gonna fake my body movement to the right, and I'm gonna come back left. And however you want to do that, that really isn't the important part. And we'll talk about that first move I did in the next clip. But you know, fake them one way, come back on the other side. All you want to do is get to right here, right where the defender has to turn his hips, open up his body, and is now in chase mode. His center at the top middle of the key is up a little too high on the right side. It's going to be hard for him to recover if I go straight to the rim and try to get a quick drop off one. A dunk. So what I'm going to do, once I've got him beat, all you gotta do is have the basic spin move on. They used to call it basic 1. I think it's just basic this year. You're gonna hold your left stick up and to the right just a little bit. Just up and to the right just a little bit, but mostly just straight up, like as straight up as you can, pretty much. And you're gonna rotate the right stick from pretty much straight to the left all the way in a half circle to the other side to the right. 180 degrees, rotated, a little half spin. That will make your player spin back. Now this little connector move right here, we gotta talk about that, is the Luka Doncic step back. It's the moving step back. So this is the spin back. Then right here, I'm holding sprint, right? I'm holding sprint. And I was holding sprint when I did the spin back, the basic spin. I'm also holding sprint right here. I'm flicking down on my right stick. Boom. You see that little pitter patter of the feet? It's going to let him set his feet. I have on gold limitless range, and I have on double limitless takeover. I'm in take. I have a 92 3 ball before take. This is clearly a 99 3 ball after take. This is LaMelo ball base, double Oscar Robertson. So Oscar Robertson release 1 and 2, max speed. This is my favorite jump shot for 6'9 players, works really well. Bang, really easy. It's hard to guard that because as a defender, you don't have help to the rim. You're playing against somebody who, even if they're an organized team, they don't trust their teammates. Like this guy got kind of caught up on the screen. He's nervous. The help guy came up a little too high, you know, so now he's worried that he doesn't have help to the rim. He's gonna try to run back. All his momentum is running back to the basket. Look at that. He is running into his teammate, and there's no one even playing me. And on top of that, the guy in the right wing is wide open too. So options, you know, options. That's highlight number 1. Let me see. Yeah, so misdirections are really cool. What is a misdirection? So if I'm in a standstill, ball's in my right hand, I'm letting go of turbo. I'm gonna flick the right stick to the right, to the ball hand. Ball's in the right hand, right stick flicks to the right, while holding the left stick to the left. And that's gonna make your player do this misdirect move like that. Also sets his feet really well off of this dribble move. This guy saw the ball in your right hand. He was running to cut you off to the right side. And now you've misdirected back to the left, off of the screen, wide open. And you don't need a screen to do this, by the way. That was a good screen he set, but you don't need a screen to do it. You're gonna see this in the next couple plays here. Okay, this is a cool move. So put on the Russell Westbrook crossover, moving crossover. What you do is out of a standstill, you hold sprint, R2 or RT if you're on Xbox. Just flick up on the right stick, just straight up. He's gonna do that move right there, that cross. Once he's crossed, out of the LeBron James size up escape package, or Kyrie Irving, or I think there's a couple other ones that have it too, but it's the long hop back move. I use LeBron James in this build, LeBron James size up escape. You're gonna hold R2 through this move, and you're gonna flick down on the right stick now to hop back. Boom, hop back. Hop back also sets your feet very well. You're gonna notice all the dribble moves I do, the final dribble move before I shoot is always gonna be one that's used to set my feet, right? So that's how you stay in control while you're trying to see what the defense is doing, as opposed to maybe like taking a fade and bailing out or doing something like that. Controlled moves that set your feet with the final moves. This is R2, flick up on the right stick, then flick down on the right stick while still holding R2, crossover, step back, green. Woo. Right? You know, take notes, practice a lot. You can pause the video, by the way, y'all. You don't have to watch the video all the way through. If you see a move you don't know how to do, right, and you want to go and learn it, pause the video, come back. You know, I'll keep putting these on here. So that's the Russell Westbrook crossover. That was like the size up, the moving size up thingy out of the Russell Westbrook. I forget what, attacking size up. There we go. Promise I'm not that stupid, y'all. Attacking size up. Then I'm gonna step back, LeBron James step back. I'm gonna move to my right, and then in combination, I'm gonna stop moving, put all the moves together. We learned the Russell Westbrook moving forward. We learned LeBron James hop back, and we learned the misdirection. You had all that momentum going right. Pause your movement. Go left. Look how much space that is. They're all three holding hands. I could shoot it. I could pass it to the right corner. I could go driving for a dunk if my shot is off. If I'm dealing with lag, I can go get a dunk right now. And I bet you that center wouldn't even be able to stop me. All right, real quick, in full motion. Here we go. Russell Westbrook, LeBron James, size of escape, boom. Misdirect, boom. It's putting all the moves together. That's what comboing is, right? Wow. Get that guy a map. It's just a cool pass. That's nothing too special. And then I got my big man. I can go over big man stuff in another video. If you guys want tips and tricks on how to play better as a big, even if that's not like technically my primary position, at this point in the year, I'm pretty much playing on every build I can, just to make different builds, just to have fun, you know. So if you got something you guys want to see, let me know. I'm gonna go over a couple more moves in the 1v1s, like in the theater. Great place to practice moves. Great place to get going. Don't be scared to take a loss. Come in here, practice some basic beginner level moves. That's just a step back. It's really simple, nothing crazy. Hop jumper, Devin Booker, if you want to use it. Good for anything between 6'5" to 6'9". Limitless range shot. This is gonna be a spin back. Spin back, Luka Doncic, moving step back to set your feet. Bang. What's this one gonna be? See, you can practice your ankle breakers too. Every year I come out with like a bunch of really dope ankle breaker mixtapes. Last year I came up with like 4 of them. I think at least a couple of them broke 100,000. 100,000 wow on TikTok. You know, hopefully I get more of those this year. Admittedly, ankle breakers aren't like super prevalent this year, but you know, still a way to practice them. And if you don't know how to do this, all I'm doing is selling a blow-by. And I've taught this in many videos before this. I'm selling a blow-by. Once he opens up his hips, you see him opened up his hips? And you can see I'm not running shot creator takeover. I'm not running playmaker takeover. So all the people in the chat, they'd be like, oh, he's just in takeover. That's the only reason why he can do anything if he wasn't in takeover. This is limitless range takeover. There's no reason I should be able to break this dude down. Once I have him opening up his hips, he cheated to try to stop the drive. All I'm doing is flicking down and to the left. Down into the opposite ball hand. And then boom, right there, he's gonna stumble backwards. All I gotta do is set my feet. I wanna get 3, so I do a LeBron James hop back. Boom, easy. And this is just like practice shots for me in the gym. How deep can I shoot? You don't believe me? That's how deep I can shoot. Spin back, you're gonna guard the rim run. That's how deep I can shoot. Devin Booker step back. I mean, I think that's enough lessons for today in this video. It's a good little idea. You guys can see some of the moves I use to get open. I mean, these are all just cuts of different moves, you know. Spin back, didn't like it, misdirect, shot. You know, I had him here. I had him on the misdirect, could have shot it there. And because I saw both times I could have shot it before, I was like, okay, so he's playing off for the drive. He wants to see if I'm gonna shoot it. Misdirect, set my feet, be confident, just pull the shot. Because he's not coming up, right? That's just reading your opponent. Same guy, no, he's sagging off. He's playing a little bit higher now, but I'm shooting a little bit deeper now, right? Before, he was guarding me there, free throw line area, if that, the free throw line area, boom, shot. This next one, he's up a little higher, I shot it a little deeper, right? He's gonna come up a little higher, it's about the 3-point line, I shot it from right where the logo starts. Right where the lettering starts, at the half court line. Devin Booker, step back. Don't ever disrespect me by wearing an ugly Christmas sweater. Here's a cool one you can do all the time, and it works really consistently. So out of a standstill, do a misdirect, right? A regular misdirection with no turbo. And then speed boost to the same hand because it's very fast movement. It's very hard to read. It's very hard to read. That little bit of movement, he's still reading it and sprinting at it. I'm already going in the opposite direction. He's still chasing my after image. He's chasing where I was before that. Misdirect, speed boost to the same hand, and take a fade. Really, really strong move. I recommend everyone practice this move for easy buckets. Really easy. Almost not even worth clipping. Almost not even worth the highlight. It's so simple. If you don't know how to do it though, you should practice it. Spin to the inside. Boom, that's just double square while holding turbo, or double X if you're on Xbox. Double tap the shoot button basically, and then finish through the timer. That is, I forget, I think I have pro spin back. Pro spin jumper. Wow. Yeah. That's nothing special. I'm gonna end it with one more good highlight and then I'm out of here, y'all. One more good highlight. What is this guy doing? Not a whole lot of anything, right? What the heck? It's not too good. Yeah, all right, forget it. We'll call it with that one. And no, wait, one more actually. If you're ever in a situation where you need to bounce pass it through traffic, LaMelo ball pass style, which you get at 85 pass accuracy. Here's a trick. Pull your icons up and make sure your pass setting, this is a bonus. If you stayed this long in the video, this is a gem, all right? Put your pass settings on pass type. That means if you double tap one of these icons, if I double tap triangle, L2, X, or square as you see on the screen, it's gonna be a bounce pass to that person. I wanna get it to the corner guy. The guy with the yellow hair playing the guy on the right wing is a little bit in a position where if I throw a regular pass, he can get to it, but if I throw a bounce pass, they're not gonna be able to get to it. So, yeah, quick dot. Look how quick that pass is. Look at that. All I'm doing is setting it up. I'm just seeing where they're all playing at. Skip pass to the corner with a bounce. Skip pass with a bounce pass. High level move. You're trying to read the floor as a point guard. Bust that out one time for your teammates. They will love you. If you got a guy that likes to shoot, tell him to go stand in the corner and be ready. Boom. That's been another episode of Tcat's Inside the Mind. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know down below what y'all want to see in the next video. I haven't been doing these much lately. I've been trying to focus on other things, but I just got monetized, so I'm really trying to push hard for this content right now. Let me know what y'all want to see. I love y'all. Have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm out.